7 on KSJE Farmington.
Hi, I'm Megan, host of Radio Free Saturday Morning, the eclectic music mix beacon of the Four Corners and worldwide. Tune in to discover new music and to revel in the more familiar with no rules on genre, form, or novelty. Learn more about the origins of songs, the lives of the musicians that made them, and a wide array of interesting facts in general. It's freeform radio at its finest. Hear what you rarely hear anywhere else here on Radio Free Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Saturday on KSJE.
KSJE is proud to support the San Juan Medical Foundation's 42nd Annual Walkathon, Saturday, September 17th. The Walkathon is the Foundation's premier annual event, the fundraising effort that supports the Connolly Hospitality House and the San Juan Medical Foundation's mission of enhancing the health and well-being of people in the Four Corners community. Register to walk, sponsor a walker, or make a donation at sanjuanmedicalfoundation.com. San Juan Regional Medical Center is your community hospital, committed to making life better for the communities we are privileged to serve. In fact, better is our mission, improving lives through personalized health and care. What matters most to our patients matters most to us, offering a comprehensive range of inpatient, outpatient, and emergency care services so you can get the quality care you need right here at home. San Juan Regional Medical Center, celebrating life better here since 1910. 3 days of wonder as hot air balloons from across the nation fly over our Farmington skies the mornings of September 23rd through the 25th and light up the nights in the midst of vendors and live entertainment. Friday night they'll be at San Juan College, followed by Patrick and the Las Vegas Band on stage at the Henderson Performing Arts Center. Saturday night they'll be at Justice Park Ballfields, followed by the Guess Who live at Ricketts Park. All balloon events are free. Find info and concert tickets at fourcornersballoonrally.com.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Megan Culp, along here with Scott Michlin.
Good morning, Megan Culp. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Here we are. That's interesting.
It is. That's interesting.
Yes. The show that asks the question, what's interesting in your world?
That's right.
Right? Here we are.
Call-in show. One of the only call-in. If maybe, we think
I
maybe
think it is the only one. If anyone knows of a call-in show, call in and tell us.
Yeah.
Another one, because I don't think there is one.
I don't think there is one either.
So there you go. So give us a call, everyone, because we were on the air and the phone lines are open. We were back live this week. We missed the last That's Interesting because I had a rehearsal that morning, so we weren't able to do the show 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And I heard about it from a fan.
And you were rehearsing for?
The Dining with the Dead event that went off last Saturday.
Big beard.
Big beard, yeah. I had to grow the beard out. It was really,
Yeah.
It's very hard.
It's very,
And
now you're clean shaven again.
And now, it's all gone. Exactly. Well, there you go. So,
have you ever had a beard?
No.
I could see that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean shaven Scott.
Yeah.
From day one.
When I was 16, I had like a little pencil mustache, like all 16-year-old boys do.
I know. They
right?
think it's cute.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
No girl thinks it's cute.
That explains everything.
Listen, kids.
That explains everything. My whole high school career.
Yeah.
Summed up in one sentence.
Girls don't think
thank
it's
you for
cute.
That. Okay. Good to know. Anyway, but we invite you to call in, everyone, because this is the county's only call-in show till we hear differently. 505-566-3909. 505-566-3909. It is That's Interesting with Scott and Megan, and we just opened the phone lines and want to just have a conversation with you about what's interesting in your world. So, how's your week been going?
Whew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots going on.
There is lots going on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Both in the town. I mean, we have Mission of Mercy coming up, so that's
right.
Taking up some attention, and hospice work
you are
same as usual.
Really involved in Mission of Mercy. That's why it's taking up a lot of your time, because you're the volunteer coordinator out there. Are you good with volunteers? Do we need to put a plug out for volunteers today?
We need more volunteers.
All right.
So feel free to join us on those days Friday, September 23rd, Saturday, September 24th. There's a morning shift and an evening shift.
Okay.
But we'll take you and plug you in wherever.
If people just show up, they can just be a
Yes.
volunteer by just showing up.
Yes.
You will sign them up on the spot.
On the spot.
Okay.
We'll tell you where to go.
And you're going to be there really early, right? I mean,
Oh
this
my
thing gets
gosh.
going like really early.
Yeah, so the doors open at 5:15, but I need to be there 30 minutes early.
5:15 a.m.
Right, so I'm going to have to be there at 4:45 in the morning. So basically, why am I even going to go to sleep?
Right. I think you should just stay up. I think you should.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I'm going to be all loopy if
Right.
I stay up all night.
See, now if that happens and you're able to get there by 4:45, I'm going to wonder why you can't be here by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well,
Friday.
that's a good point.
That's okay. But you're here now. You're here. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
We're on the air.
Jeez,
That's right.
I make
We've
it.
never started the show with an empty chair.
Never.
We'd ended the show with an empty chair from time to time.
That was
but
a COVID show,
that
yeah.
was right. But you've always been here on time for the show.
Yeah.
I must say, when the show starts, Megan's in her chair, ready to go.
Well, you did a funny thing with the
Caffeinated
empty
and
chair,
ready to
too.
go.
That
I
was
did.
fun.
Yeah.
You spun
was-
it around.
it was
Looks like I
spinning.
just took off.
Yeah, like a cartoon.
Yeah.
That was fun. Hilarity ensued. But there you are. But give us a call, everyone. Call us up. The phone number, because everyone always tells me I don't give the phone number enough.
Okay.
So I want to give the phone number
Yeah.
and slow down so people can maybe write it down. But maybe it should already be in your phone, stored in your phone for these types of cases, right, to call the radio
Yeah.
station. 505-566-3909. 505-566-3909 is the number here at KSJE. If you're watching, of course, on our video streams, it's crawling across the bottom of your screen right there. You can just take a look and give us a call, and we will put you on the air and find out what's interesting in your world. It could be anything. It could be sports. It could be, well, politics, sure, why not? Could be, fall.
Sure.
It's feeling more like
Why
fall
not? It's fall.
these mornings.
Let's see.
Next week,
Next Thursday, right? Is
the
that fall?
22nd, I believe,
Yeah.
is the first day of fall officially.
Okay, so that's Wednesday, I think. Or is that Thursday? I don't know. Wednesday or Thursday.
Let's say maybe next Friday, since today is the
No.
16th.
I can't do math.
Next Thursday.
Okay.
Next Thursday, it's the 22nd.
Okay.
There you are.
Cool.
So, but yeah,
Next Thursday.
but give us a
Wow,
call.
Can't believe it. I'm sad.
Right? Really? You don't like fall? Or
Well,
you're
summer's my
sad
fa-
summer's leaving?
Summer's my favorite season.
I see.
Spring's my second favorite. Fall's my
Okay.
third. And winter can die
just
a
go-
horrible death.
Take a long walk off a short pier.
I take a very long walk off a very short pier.
There you go. Okay. So thanks for that. That's interesting because I think some people really like fall,
Some people love fall, and that's
right? And
their
summer's just too
prerogative.
hot for them.
And that's understandable.
Yeah.
But
But not for you.
I've met people that like winter too, and I'm like baffled.
Well, maybe it's the Christmas part of winter or the season of giving part of winter.
Well, that's nice.
Right. Maybe it's
The
that.
season of giving.
I'm just trying to
the dark,
think outside
cold
the box.
days.
Right. But it is, that is kind of a nice part of
That's the
winter
theory about why they moved Christmas to
December.
December.
Oh, because it was so dark and
Yeah,
dreary.
because historically, probably the birth of Jesus was in fall. But it was so dark and dreary and cold, they wanted some sort of pick-me-up, so they moved the date.
Aha.
And that's also in relation to moving the date also had something to do with the Roman holidays. They were just like, well, the Roman holidays are the 25th, and so let's do the 25th because
Okay.
people are already celebrating. And that's where this whole obsession with lights came in too.
Oh.
There's Christmas lights and things
Right.
like that,
It was so dark.
candles and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So-
because that is very near the shortest day of the year,
Yes.
December 21st.
December 21st.
So.
Shortest day of the year.
That's right.
That's a rough day. Although that is the memorial for the unclaimed usually
Right.
around that time.
That's very true as well.
So.
See? So, okay. Well, now we know.
Yes.
Now we know why you like other seasons rather than winter.
Right. Yeah. Not that this is we just went down an entirely unnecessary rabbit trail, but
But it was interesting,
it was interesting.
which is the point of the show. So
That's
see?
true.
So there you are.
I
everyone.
have another oh, sorry.
What do you got?
Am I going
No.
too fast?
No.
Okay. So I have two interesting topics.
Okay.
One is short.
All right.
And that is, what is the most deadliest disease in the world?
Ooh, the most deadliest disease in the world. I think I know the answer to this, and it might shock you that I came up with it so quickly because we didn't rehearse this.
No.
Old age.
That's not a disease.
Oh, all right. Darn.
But it is
well,
deadly.
you don't get cured of it.
You don't
There's no
get
cure.
cured. There's
I'm
no cure
afraid.
for aging.
I'm sorry. But okay, so what is it?
Rabies.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Deadliest
rabies,
disease in the world.
it
Interesting.
has 100% mortality rate if you don't catch it in time.
Ugh.
So it's like,
Okay.
can't get much more deadly than that.
No. No, not really.
The good news is there is a vaccine, but you have to get it in your system soon enough.
Right.
So this is why if you're bit by any animal, you should go to the ER just in
Right.
case they want to do
Well, they have to do a rabies test.
a rabies test and a rabies vaccine, because rabies takes about 2 weeks to incubate in the body, and then that's it. Mm-hmm. And
After that period, you're out of luck if
after
you
that
haven't got
period,
treated.
you're out of luck, and it's really quite something.
Okay.
And the disease is really vicious. I mean, for that reason, but also the whole like screaming and foaming at the mouth, and like that happens with humans too.
Right.
And
Never
the
attractive.
virus is trying to projectile as much as it can. Is why people scream and yell and stuff. Isn't that sick?
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that with us this morning. But okay. Well, and I always heard that the rabies vaccines was like a series of shots.
It's a series of shots
It's not
in
just
your
one
stomach.
and done. Yeah.
So it's not fun, but it's better than dying of rabies.
True. Thank you for keeping it in perspective.
It's good to keep things in perspective.
Yes.
So that's weird.
But that's why I think, at least for my parents, when we were out, on walks or whatever, and you'd see something, a dead thing or something, they would tell you not to touch it or not to mess with it, or a baby something, little animal that looks so cute and fuzzy, yes, but don't pet it or touch it, because if it's infected and it bites you,
Yeah.
guess what?
Guess what?
Now you are.
Now you are infected. So rabies.
Okay.
It's a little public health.
Thank you for that.
Education.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Megan.
You're welcome. It's been a long time since I got to play a doctor, like
Right.
during COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
And the next topic I wanted to bring, especially to callers,
Yes.
is this concept, and I don't like this concept.
You don't.
I don't.
Okay.
It's when people say live life to the fullest every day, or like live every day like it's your last day.
Oh.
You've heard this before,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So I like living life to the fullest, but make every day count, or make every day, special in some way. That I can't get behind.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
okay.
think it's possible. I think
Oh,
some days
is that an
it's
unrealistic expectation?
an unrealistic expectation, because some days just like, they're like average days. Like you
Oh, yeah.
go to work and you have a very average day at work. It's not like a knock it out of the park day. Some days at work you're like, you just
True.
knock it out of the park. But
Yeah.
some days are just average, and I got to go to the grocery store, and I got to like clean the house, and errand days, like those don't feel very full.
Right.
They don't have a
Okay.
yeah.
I think I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But all right. I would think though, for some people maybe who have seen maybe life cut short with someone they care about, that they may feel differently, right? That they feel then because a person that they cared for didn't get a chance to get to old age or whatever, for whatever reason, that they now feel that they have an obligation or really want to make every day count
Right.
because they know of a person who's not here anymore,
Right.
kind of a thing. So there's that.
Sure.
I don't know.
I would like to know how you execute this
Hmm.
idea.
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
But, just trying to, I think, appreciate each day that you have.
Sure.
And maybe that's a little bit different than what you're saying.
Yeah,
right?
that I can get behind. Like
You can appreciate every day.
gratitude.
Yes.
Yes.
We've talked about that. Sure.
Very, very important.
Okay. We have a caller.
Let's see what they say.
All right. Let's go to the phones, and we'll put the caller on the air with the touch of a button and say good morning. You're on KSJE. Thanks for calling into our That's Interesting program.
Hi, Scott Michlin. It's Krista Chapman with the city.
Krista Chapman with the City of Farmington Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs Department.
Correct.
Good for you. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. And we wanted you to call in to remind us about the big, and I mean big, event next week.
Right. So, a conjunction of two big things. So we have the Four Corners Balloon Rally, brand new event, 3 days. And then as part of that, we're going to have the Guess Who in concert at Ricketts Park.
Right. And that's kind of two cool things in that sentence, because the balloon rally, I think maybe folks who've been here for a while might remember when we used to have a balloon rally here, but it used to be, I think I remember as part of like Riverfest or something back in May. And so, but it's coming back in September, next weekend. Mm-hmm. And there'll be morning balloon launches, weather permitting, and then evening glows, and then the concerts, of course. And so give us the details on the morning. The balloons are going to launch from where?
They're going to launch from Lake Farmington.
Okay.
They'll be inflating and launching between 7 and 9 a.m. out there. We're inviting people to come down and view that and interact with the pilots and the balloons if they would like to.
Sure.
They just need to know that the road will be closed at the campground. So the campground's a great place to stop and view, or you can walk further down the road and actually go down to the launch site if you'd like.
Gotcha, but you only park as close as the campground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, of course, too, I think these are going to be visible throughout town because if memory serves, they kind of usually float and fly east to west.
Yes, so our hope is that they will float right down the river corridor and the bulk of Farmington, and they're going to aim for the airport over here at the city complex. So everybody should get a really great view as long as the wind blows the right direction. So.
Right, but you never know with a balloon.
Yeah.
So that's but those pilots know kind of how to control those things. So that'll be cool, and that's both mornings, correct, or all three mornings?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, and so that's a free event. People can just look up or come to the lake and check it out. And then the evening glows are happening, and those are going to be at two different locations because I know San Juan College is involved.
Yes, so San Juan College is hosting the Friday night glow out in front of Henderson Performing Arts Center. That parking lot area out there will be full of balloons and other activities. Margaret Claire has a whole evening of just amazing entertainment planned. And
I think Margaret is maybe going to call us a little bit later this morning, so she can fill us in on that. That's okay.
Schedule, but yes, so there's a ton of stuff, and the glow is free,
right?
As well, and then also hosting a concert. Patrick and the Las Vegas band will be at the Henderson after the glow, which you can buy tickets to, and she'll tell you about that.
Correct. And then the city's glow, if you will, is the next night, Saturday night,
yes,
right?
Saturday night, and we'll be at Justice Park, the fields that are right across the street from Ricketts, where the concert is. So if you have concert tickets, you'll be able to go in, sit down, and still see the balloons if you want to do that seated. So
right.
Yep.
So very good. And there's tickets for the city concert too as well at Ricketts, right?
Yes. And so then the Guess Who, we are super excited. It's the first time in my lifetime that we've had a big concert outdoors there at that facility. So this is kind of our test run, and we're really hoping people enjoy it. There'll be concessions there. Clancy's will be serving beer and wine. So we'll have camera crews getting the band up on the big jumbotron. So it's going to be a really big time feel. So I think it's going to be fun. Hopefully the weather's great, and you can get tickets for that through the Civic Center.
Got it.
The Farmington Civic Center, or at the gate that night as well.
Very cool. And so does this mean that we might see more concerts at Ricketts Park, depending on how this goes?
Yeah, potentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as we're not in baseball season.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we have to,
okay.
Probably July, August is out of the picture, but.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
go ahead.
It's a beautiful facility, and it has, it seats 6,000 people, so it's like the largest capacity facility that we have. So, if it works out, maybe we can bring in more big-time acts. So.
Yeah, and they're coming all the way from Canada, right?
Yes, they are Canadian.
They are. I'm super excited about this. This is a big-time 60s psychedelic rock band that we're bringing here. I mean, this is a big name.
It is. And even if people don't recognize the Guess Who, they definitely know their music, like American Woman. Lenny Kravitz covered that back when I was in high school, but I grew up with their music. My parents loved them.
Right.
I may or may not know all of the words on the Best Hits album.
But I bet you'll sing along anyway.
You have to sing along.
Yeah, exactly. So I've actually seen them in concert when I was younger, and it was twice, and it was a blast. So we're really excited to have them here.
They put on a good show.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Nice. Very cool. Well, and then, of course, with all the balloon events as well, and with some of these glows, I just wanted to go back and ask you a bit, too. Mm-hmm. There's going to be other vendors and other things, too, going on along with the glows, correct? It's kind of more than just the balloons lighting up.
It's sort of a festival feel. So, yeah, again, there'll be food, there'll be vendors, there'll be roaming entertainment. So, the balloons, even for the glows, are a bit weather dependent.
True.
If the wind's really whipping or it's pouring rain or lightning or something, they may not be able to inflate. So we want to make sure that if people come down, they're having fun regardless of how the weather transpires.
Right.
So, yeah.
Very true. And that's the same for the event, the Glow here at the college, too. There'll be some vendors
Correct.
and things out and about near the College Glow location.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a whole 2 hours packed of fun. So.
Very, very cool. And you mentioned, I think for the city, it's Justice Park. And just for folks who aren't familiar, that's literally right across the street from Ricketts, is it not? Or near Ricketts?
It is literally across the street from Ricketts. It's on the same side of the street, right across Vine there. And I should note, because hopefully we're going to have thousands of people down there, and that's no joke.
Yeah.
We are going to do the shuttle service just like Connie Mack. So if people are familiar with that, they can park at the library or the Boys and Girls Club that evening and get shuttled back and forth to overflow parking.
Very good. And that's for the Saturday night Glow events with the city. And here at the college, I guess you just park at the college. We've got plenty of parking up here.
You got lots of parking.
We do.
Yeah.
That's true. So, but there you are. But I think it's at parking lot B for folks who are paying attention at the college. It's going to be kind of roped off for the Glow. That's the one across from the Henderson Fine Arts Center.
Correct.
So
Yep.
nice. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, Krista, and we're really excited for this new event. And I think, it's genius, whoever came up with the dates, to have it right before Albuquerque's big balloon event. So I'm assuming a lot of these balloonists are just going to stay in New Mexico for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's exactly what the thought process was. I have to give that credit to Doug Lenberg. He's our balloon meister,
Yeah.
which is a real word.
Yes.
I learned. A fun, nice word. So he's the balloon meister, and him and his balloon crew thought that would be a benefit. We could get balloons from all over the nation to come visit if they were already going to be in New Mexico, and in fact that's been the case. So we have some real unique balloons. We have 3 shape balloons, like a rubber ducky, Humpty Dumpty, and Amelia.
Perfect.
Amelia Bearheart.
Oh,
And,
perfect.
Oh my gosh.
those are unique, and particularly the rubber ducky is coming.
I don't know.
because-
Amelia Bearheart is pretty clever.
Wait till you see her float over your house making color. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. But yeah, so they wouldn't be here for the most part if it wasn't for the fact that they can tag on and then go south to Albuquerque. So we're really excited to have them.
Right. Very cool. Well,
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy weekend next weekend, but I think a lot of folks will come out, and I think the weather will cooperate. I'm going to say that right now and hope that it's true.
No, it is. It's going to happen.
Yeah. So, very good. Well, thank you for calling in this morning, Krista. Always appreciate it and appreciate talking with you.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
You bet. You bet. Good luck with everything.
Uh-huh.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. That's Krista Chapman from the city of Farmington, the Four Corners Balloon Rally.
Sounds amazing. I'm going to
Right?
be at Mission of Mercy, but
I know. See?
But
That's-
actually,
Well,
and
you
don't-
might be able to see a float.
that's true.
Maybe they'll float by.
And people shouldn't let that deter them from volunteering, because that's for lead volunteers.
Well, they could still
stuck there.
work. This is a 3-day event,
Yeah,
so you
right.
can still be one
well,
day at
2
Mission
days,
of Mercy.
but you can still.
The
you can
balloons
also,
are 3. The balloons are 3 mornings.
Oh.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. See, so maybe.
Oh yeah,
you could.
You'll be fine.
You could get up Sunday morning
Yeah.
before you go out. And
Yeah.
You could
Yeah, get the best of both worlds.
check it out. Yeah.
See the balloons.
Yeah.
Volunteer to help your fellow man. That's a
Right.
good weekend.
See, there you are. That's true.
That's a good weekend.
Uplift your spirits in multiple ways.
Uplift. I like that. I see.
See what I did there?
I definitely see what you did there.
There you are.
I'm still stuck on Amelia Bearheart.
Are you? Exactly.
Is it going to be like a bear with aviators and
One can only hope. One can only hope, right?
yeah.
I would hope so. So we hope she won't get lost. We hope that she will
Yes.
land safely.
We need her to land safely. 'Cause
We do.
She's going to be in Albuquerque.
That's right. But very exciting. And so and hot air ballooning is just such a New Mexico thing.
It is, and it's a novel thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've actually never seen hot air balloons. So,
What?
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't been to Albuquerque yet.
Okay.
And to my recollection, have not seen hot air balloons. So this
Gotcha.
is big.
Yeah, it is very cool. And, we have, there's a rally usually in the Bloomfield area, the Bloomfield Balloon Rally in June, which I think they brought back this year, which was
Yeah.
nice to see. And then, of course, the big Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, and then having
Right.
Farmington having one is a great thing. So
Yeah.
we'll look forward to it. We hope the weather does cooperate, 'cause sometimes it can be a little challenging.
Yeah.
But
New Mexico weather.
right.
It's challenging because you just don't know.
Well, and
the
that's the
day will
kinda-
seem normal, and then
Right, and that's the kind of sport and activity where you really have to, you're really reliant on the weather, and you just don't know until you get everything set up, and then they either let you fly or they don't let you fly. And that's what the job of that balloon meister who makes the call. Are conditions right?
That's a big call
to do that. Yeah.
Whew.
Right.
Glad I'm not that guy.
Yeah, but they'll usually send up maybe a test flight. Maybe there's one pilot or somebody that will go up and just report how the conditions are, because it may be really windy on the ground or not windy on the ground, and then maybe you get up a few hundred feet and it is windy, and you got to kind of be aware of that.
Right.
So that's what they kind of do. I've learned that in my
Wow.
years in New Mexico.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
that's like insider knowledge there.
Right. So
You know things, Scott.
a few things. If you see a sign that says, "What does he know?" Now you know.
Oh my gosh, that sign is my favorite sign. I laugh.
Good.
What does he know?
Right. What does he know?
You could read it in like a lot of different ways.
Well, that's right. That was the
Yeah.
point. Exactly.
Yeah.
So now you know what I know a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah.
The phone lines are open, by the way, everyone, at 566-3909. That is the number here to KSJE, 505-566-3909. And we would invite you to give us a call and share what's interesting in your world. I'm worried now about Roman because we haven't heard from him today.
I know. I feel like I have to call him after this.
Right? I think he might. I don't know. But yeah, poor guy.
A poor guy.
Just-
Maybe he's just done with us.
Maybe he is.
He's had enough.
That one time we weren't on 2 weeks ago, and now he's just he blocked our phone number or something. I don't know, but we hope you would call in, everyone, and share what's interesting in your world. If you're excited about the balloons coming up next week, the Mission of Mercy that's happening next week, and actually, programming alert, we're going to be there next week. How about that?
Yeah, you're going to get some on-site public radio. Are we public radio?
We are public radio. We're supported by the public. We are going to do our new KSJE on the road is going on the road.
Knew that.
Yeah.
Of course, we're public radio. So
yeah,
so a little on location, which is exciting.
We're going to broadcast live the show, the Solutions from the Street show, which we've covered Mission of Mercy. So we figure it just makes a lot of sense since it's going to be happening. We will do our Solutions from the Street from the Mission of Mercy next week.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
No. Well, because we had a torrential flood where the last time we did on the road.
Yes, we did.
And
when we tried to, we didn't even get on the air with on the road.
We didn't
That's true.
because it started hailing and like crazy amounts of rain.
That was an event here at the college we were going to try to broadcast from, and that didn't work very well.
It didn't work out, and so I've been worried about the equipment ever since then.
Everything's dried out. We tested it. It's good to go.
Okay.
Right. A little muddy, not bad. It's fine.
Muddy.
Yeah. It's all good. And we'll be inside, so this should be better. Because the last time Mission of Mercy was here, there was a big flood at McKee Park because we had some monsoons, and folks the volunteers were having to do their usual volunteer stuff, and then I think just kind of mop some of the water out that was kind of coming into the buildings there, just because of the amount of water we were getting from the rainstorm.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, good times.
Good times.
But there you go. But we're going to be there, and we're gonna see how it goes. It is going to be live radio. It's a live program, and we invite you to either listen on the radio or watch us. Probably that'd be funnier to watch us to see how we do.
It would be
with this new equipment. Then thank you, public, for supporting KSJE. That's why we're able to do this. So we're going to try it. We're going to do more on the road segments, and so in fact our plans are maybe to be at the Balloon Glow that evening at the college. And show you a little bit of that if you can't get out here.
Right.
So that's kind of our plans. But a lot of this will be streaming only just because it's a very visual event. And so some don't really go well on the radio. Like a Balloon Glow is kind of hard to hear on the radio.
Right.
So we'll probably just streaming only for that. So that means you can just check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and join us virtually for those types of events. But
yes,
we've got the equipment. We're going to try it out and just see what we can make it do.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. So there you go. I think we're out of time.
Well, that was a fun show.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
I thought so.
It was. I love talking about the balloons. Those were great.
I know you do.
You know,
I love talking about the Guess Who.
Right. See.
So she didn't mention that the tickets are extremely reasonable.
That's true.
$15.
Right.
I think it's either 10 or 15.
Yeah.
And like $20 for a box seat. I mean, like I said, these guys. Maybe they were big in the 60s, but they were real big in the 60s.
Yeah, right.
So,
sure.
Yeah.
And their songs are timeless.
Timeless.
I would think.
Timeless classics.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And they're coming to Farmington, New Mexico.
I'm excited. We've been getting some big acts for Farmington.
Right.
I mean,
Well, and I do think, again, that the city deserves some credit, the city of Farmington, because I think that whatever it costs to get these acts here is not covered by the ticket prices.
Yes.
And so the money is coming from somewhere else, and the city has to be, I think, congratulated for at least trying to keep ticket prices low so we can get some of these folks here and families can afford to go.
Yes.
Because that's the other problem, I think. If you want to go see a great concert, but you don't want to spend $150 on a seat, that's
Right.
rough
Right.
for some people.
Right.
So I appreciate that they're only $15
I appreciate that too.
to go see. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go. We mentioned next week, of course, it's Solutions from the Street. Friday morning, 8 o'clock, we will be live from Mission to Mercy at McGee Park and give you some insights as to that great event that's going to be happening, and it's going to be helping hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, who are going to be signed up for this no-cost
It'll be thousands.
dental work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be thousands.
Over the 2 days.
Yeah.
So we'll be there for that next week. And then, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. You have a show.
Tomorrow's coming
Yeah,
faster than we think.
that's true. Is there a song about that?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. 9 to 11, Saturday
right.
mornings, Radio Free Saturday mornings with the one and only Megan Cullop.
That's me.
Yeah.
So each week we bring you a different theme and we gather songs collected around that theme, and they're very diverse. It's a very diverse collection of songs. You do not know what's coming.
No.
Ever.
Unless you're listening right now.
So yeah, right. So it's interesting in that respect that you just don't know what's going to come on next. And this week's theme is anger.
Oh.
Well,
that took a turn.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I mean, I hadn't done anger before, and there's a lot
Oh.
of songs where people are riled up. And so
Yeah.
my hope is it's a catharsis. Maybe something made you angry this week, and you just need to, like, let it out, and you can let these musical artists
Okay.
help you let it out. So.
Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for angry
Yeah.
music at 9 a.m., but
Well,
we'll see.
It's not angry music,
Oh,
so there's a difference.
Good difference. Okay. Thank you.
So it could be mellower music, but the theme is anger. So
Okay.
it's not like thrasher metal or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought originally. when
No,
you
it's
said
not
this.
like a bunch of like yelling
Okay.
and
9
screaming
a.m. I'm
and
going to be
stuff.
headbanging.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's not. They're not headbangers. No.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, everybody. I'm just saying there's a time and place.
There's time and place. And
Not
9
Saturday
a.m.,
morning at 9
Saturday
a.m. I don't
morning
think
is
so.
not it. Yes.
Right. So, okay. So anger tomorrow.
Yes.
2 hours.
2 hours of anger.
Boy, if that doesn't get you feeling better, I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Okay.
Maybe you can box or something while you're listening.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
All righty.
Sounds good.
There you are. Well, very good. Well, I'll look forward to tuning in
Yes.
and checking it out. So, and hopefully everyone else will too.
Yeah.
Again, you can listen 90.9 FM, 103.3 FM, or stream it.
Yes.
Or ask your smart speaker to be angry and play it.
Which is, I know, the smart speaker, I don't have one, but that's my favorite part, is you can just be like,
Right.
yo, play
Yo,
KSJE.
Alexa, yeah. And
Yo,
then-
Alexa.
And she'll do it.
Hey, yo, Alexa.
Hey, yo. Exactly. I find I'm very polite to my smart speaker, and I don't know why. It's a robot, right? And I'll say thank you, and it'll say, you're welcome. And it's very, I'm like, oh, all right.
That's cute.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, everyone. We are out of time, but we really appreciate you joining us this week. Make a note to call in 2 weeks from now for our next That's Interesting program. And we'll be back next Friday, of course, Solutions from the Street. And we'll see you then. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye. KSJE and San Juan College present the Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week.
Hello, this is M&Chi, bringing you week 4 of Coaching Tips of the Week. This week is resources. There are many resources available on our college campus, both physically and online. Be sure to know these valuable resources if you are unsure of their availability. Do an online search using your college website. If you cannot find the resources on your own, be sure to contact the Student Achievement Center in room 1604. Resources can be found in the following areas: Library Services, Native American Center, Herencia and Latina Center, the Student Achievement Center, the Career Center, Trio Center /Edge, Tutoring Center, the Veteran Center, Financial Aid Office, Advising, the Counseling Center, Disability Services, Business Office, and the Dean of Students, and more.
The Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week, presented by KSJE and the Student Achievement Center at San Juan College. KSJE is proud to support the San Juan Medical Foundation's 42nd annual Walkathon, Saturday, September 17th. The Walkathon is the Foundation's premier annual event, the fundraising effort that supports the Connolly Hospitality House and the San Juan Medical Foundation's mission of enhancing the health and well-being of people in the Four Corners community. Register to walk, sponsor a walker, or make a donation at sanjuanmedicalfoundation.com. KSJE is supported by Aztec Motocross. Located on Highway 173, Aztec Motocross offers a safe and competitive racing environment for the growing off-road and outdoor industry. Upcoming racing weekends, September 24th and 25th, and October 22nd and 23rd. Also, the New Mexico State Championship Motocross Race Series, October 8th and 9th. Find out more online at aztecmotocross.com or 505-393-5222.